All right, what is going on, guys? You can see behind me, we have an absolute disaster. A couple videos ago, Anton challenged me $1,000 that we couldn't get this truck running before Christmas. Now, I hate to say it, but he might be right, but we're gonna try our absolute hardest to make this thing run and drive before Christmas and actually drive it to Torrington. But that's not what this video is about today.
Well, you might be asking what this video might be about.
Well, Theo, thank you for taking the mic, because that's a great question. You guys know Cousin Matt, that old F-150 that he wanted the turbo. Now, he brought me and Dan a bunch of old scrap turbo parts that he was collecting for $80 or something ridiculous. And somehow we really ended up going into the deep end and working with a bunch of amazing companies. So you guys know our goal has been to make 1,000 horsepower. Now, in today's video, we're gonna start working on the engine. And like I said, we have a ton of amazing companies on board. So with that being said, let's broadcast them and let's get to the machine shop. All right, what is going on, guys? Today's video, we are starting it and maybe potentially ending it in Dave's machine shop. So you guys know, Cousin Matt, he has an F-150 and he wanted, I don't know why, but he wanted to make, how much?
No.
1,000 horsepower.
Dude, I never said that. This guy over here said that.
So,
and I'm not opposed to it.
Are you the big reason we're doing the big 1000?
Not at all. Not at all. It's all Cousin Matt.
Dude, it's him. I'm just here for it.
You know what's funny? Like, me and Dan have been talking, you know, like,
oh, don't even start.
Cousin Matt, he came with this, what, janky-ass turbo kit.
I thought he ripped and teared and did all that. He has a Mustang, has turbo on it. So I'm like, let's make 1,000. Now I'm scared.
Yeah, we're starting to worry that Cousin Matt isn't even going to be able to drive this 1,000 horsepower truck.
Dude, it'll be fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like, full confident, you're going to do street pulls and you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because he was scared to drive it with a bad alignment.
I'm scared.
Oh, I didn't say I was scared.
He was scared. He was like, I can't even drive it. I went 5 miles per hour home.
No, I didn't say that. This guy, you love to make shit up. Like, half of that's true, the other half is not.
No, you said you went really slow, though.
I went like 35.
Yeah, 35 and a 55.
But,
Yeah.
you know, we can make 1,000 on a dyno. We'll turn it back down. Cruise it around.
Yes, you want to show him the engine dyno real quick?
That ain't a dyno. This is a running stand.
I thought that was an engine dyno.
Oh, there's one in the back of it. But no, we're going to go to another shop that has a room bolted to it. And you stand in the...
You know, it's cool because I've never actually seen an engine run like on an engine dyno. So the goal is that, would that be at the crank? That's what that means.
Yeah.
So we'd have 1,000 wheel at the crank.
No.
1,000 horsepower at the crank. To the wheels, like
Yeah, 1,000 horsepower, not at the wheel crank, you know. But
so it's 1,000 at the crank.
1,000 at the crank.
Yeah.
And probably what, 900 at the wheel?
No, I think it loses a lot. It'd probably be 8.
Yeah.
I think it loses a lot more than that.
Hey, I guess we're gonna find out. We're literally gonna find out. We're gonna get the exact horsepower, and then we're gonna get the exact wheel horsepower. But as you can see right here, Cousin Matt has been collecting a bunch of parts from a ton of different companies, and we're gonna be going through this all today and actually assembling the bottom end. So this is gonna be interesting, you know?
Yeah, we haven't revealed the size motor we're going with yet.
Today is the day
All
for
right.
everything. Go ahead.
Ready?
You wanna take the bag off? He's scared. You're
I'm not
scared to take the bag?
It's not my machine shop. Look at this. Beautiful. Obviously, the truck is a 5 mile an hour 302. We know that those crack. We know how that works. So we went with the 351 block, which Dave actually had. And we worked with Edel. We got a whole bottom rotating assembly. That's a 427 Windsor. So we're doing a 427 cubic inch motor.
Gonna be mental.
So it'll still be a small block Ford. I think all we have to do is change motor mounts. The engine cradle should all be the same. All that should be an easy swap in there. Fingers crossed.
And obviously to build a 1,000 horsepower truck, that's a little expensive. So we had to reach out to a ton of companies, and we are super grateful to be able to work with all of these companies, such as we got Edel Brock heads right here. Edel, they sent us out a pair of their rods. We also got some Wiseco pistons. You can actually see them right here, and we're gonna get more into detail when we actually start to assemble everything. But here's the Edel rod with the Wiseco piston. This thing looks crazy, dude.
So these are their best rods, and they did the ARP 2000 volt upgrade, which is supposed to handle 1,000, I think, like 1,200 horsepower.
Dang.
It'll be sick.
This is gonna be insane. So I'm gonna put this down because everything's expensive, and I'll be honest, I've never done anything like this. So we're gonna wait for Dave to get back into the machine shop, and he's gonna start breaking this down for us. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm born ready, dude.
It's a learning experience for everybody.
I'm ready to see you cry with me behind the wheel. That's what I'm ready for. Wait, with me driving?
If we're going straight, we're good.
We're doing highway pulls.
Straight, yeah, we're good. It's when you go sideways that I don't like it.
Oh,
Because then
okay.
we end up in a...
So straight, I can go as fast as I
Yeah,
want.
we're going to top this thing out.
Really? For real? Okay. You guys heard it. If he starts bitching in the passenger seat, I'm replaying this clip. Remember this. Remember it. Dang, the Eagle Rod crank coming out to play, dude. Don't wreck that thing, dude. Woo! This thing's huge.
We have a 4340 crank. It's a forged crank, and it's a 4 and 1/70-inch stroke.
That is a beefy girl.
Checking the size of the journals so we can check the clearances.
So we're gonna check the clearance of every single one and write it down?
Yep. 3-inch on the money.
On the money, you heard that?
Yeah.
On the
Is that what it's
money.
supposed to be?
Well, he said on the money, so I'm...
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
They got a tolerance.
Okay.
You know, there's...
How big is the tolerance?
I don't know exactly.
No.
No, I can tell you. Actually, it's actually sometimes up to a couple thousands. They give you
I feel like that's not
a high
much.
and a low limit. We'll see if they're all on the money. They usually are. A couple tenths usually differences.
So we're looking for 3-inch on the money.
You're looking for all the way within a couple tenths of each other.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, you're measuring them to see what bearings you need?
Yeah, so basically the line bore, line hone's been done.
Yeah.
So this is a certain size circle. The bearings are certain thicknesses.
Yeah.
So they have what's that called extra clearance bearings, where they give you extra thousandths of clearance built into the bearing.
Yeah.
So it's like a 1 over bearing versus a 1 under bearing, or you know, we got to see which bearing we're going to need because the line hone was already done. We put it to the high of the limit because generally I find out these are on the high limit.
Okay.
So since we were prepping the block before we had the crank, so I put it on the high, so I know one of the bearings or combination of bearings will work.
Gotcha.
So after Dave got done explaining exactly what he was doing, he just wanted to make sure all of the main journals were around 3 inches. Now, you can be a couple thousandths off, but judging off of this, all of the main journals, they look to be about 3 inches. So Eagle Rod did a killer job with this crank, and big thank you to Eagle Rods for all the support.
Do you get your micrometers calibrated?
I calibrate them. I have standards we check them with.
Came to the right place then.
What are we looking at right now?
We're looking at the tolerances they would give you. All right, so your 350. So your rod journal, 2.099 to 2.1. So that's a full thousandths of tolerance. We're a couple tenths over the, we're a little below the middle.
Yeah.
Which is, like I said, fine. But if you're at 2/100, right, and your cranks and your rod bore is on the big side or the tight side, one or the other, and then you put your bearing in and you measure it, you got a few tenths. You could size the rod up a little bit, and then you can make up your clearance, or you get extra clearance bearings. So there's tons of ways to get there.
Is there a right or a wrong way?
No.
Okay.
The right way, actually, there is. So the right way is to have all your parts in hand, measure everything, and then machine to fit.
Okay.
So if I had everything ahead of time, I could measure all these.
Yeah.
Set my line hone to where it needs to be with the bearing shell we want to use.
Gotcha.
So, but we didn't do that. But I know I've done enough of these where I know we can make it work with the clearances we want.
So Dave continued to measure the rod journals, and once again, everything checked out with the Eagle crank.
So when they're grinding, there's a grinding wheel, right? When they're making these cranks. So it's not as wide as the journal. Mm-hmm. So when they're cutting it and they're coming over, you get the tiniest bit of stone wear, and they're moving it over no matter what they do. You got a couple tenths that moved, you know. In production atmosphere, I'm sure they got this crazy production crank grinder like a CNC. And I said it's well within top. There's no, it's not an issue, but we have to check, you know.
Better safe than sorry.
The final assembler. It's the final assemblers. You can get a crank if you put a fucked up part or screwed up part in your motor.
That's on you.
That's on you.
Yeah.
You know
your due diligence.
Yes. So you gotta, the manufacturer can't help you at that point.
Cousin Matt getting some race bearings, colorful and all. Why are they colored?
They're actually not colored. They are uncolored, I should say. That's just the way they come out of their manufacturing process.
Yeah.
The street style bearings come with a kind of a coating on them for appearance. That's pretty much all.
Gotcha. Because they don't want people to be scared that it looks like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you scared when you saw him?
I don't know. I didn't know what I was looking at when I saw it, if I'm being honest.
P-series street style bearing.
So this is a coated bearing.
Yeah, they put a coating or something on to make it appear.
So every bearing actually comes, obviously, since it's seen heat, it has all that this
Yeah,
color.
probably before the coating, it probably looked almost the same.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure because I don't know their manufacturing process, but that's what I think you could actually Google it and they'll show you the same thing.
Dave just measured the main journals and the rod journals, and everything is within spec. We're all happy?
Yes.
We're all happy in the neighborhood. What's next?
We're measuring the bearing.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
We're all trying to learn, you know?
Right now, since Dave, he just measured out the main journal, now we can actually properly measure this and see if we have the right bearings, or see if we have to shave them. Do you shave bearings?
No.
No, don't. You just get new ones.
Yeah, this is an extra clearance bearing. We're gonna see if that actually.
So do we have multiple types of bearings?
Yeah, probably all different thicknesses.
No, I know, but do we have those?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I have some standards also. And I
Yeah.
have the extra clearance.
Okay.
I picked up the extra clearance because generally that's what I find that these need.
Yeah. I don't know, Eagle Rod, it was literally in spec, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less of them.
Yeah, no. I feel like Eagle Rod, like even growing up, it's just been like one of those brands, like that's good.
Yeah, they're
you
very
know?
well known.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
very popular company, and I'm very fortunate
Yeah, I'm
that
stoked.
cousin Matt's
I
getting a
appreciate
1,000
that.
wheel with the Eagle Rod setup.
1,000 wheel now?
Oh, 1,000 crank.
Now, in order to get a proper measurement for the main journals, we actually had to put the main cap on, and he actually had to just like he was normally actually installing this thing. He had to put the ARP lube on, he had to get the nuts on, and then he had to actually torque it to 110 foot-pounds to be sure that it was 100% tight. When we grabbed the measuring tool, we were going to know the exact measurement that we actually needed for the main journal.
So did you just preset this?
Yeah, set it to the crank dimension of 3-inch. Just about 3 thousandths clearance.
Which is perfect? Or?
Yeah, that's what I want. Yep.
I think it was meant to be.
So do we check all of them?
No.
No, just the first one?
No, because the line holes are on the money.
Okay.
The bearing shells are going to be within 1/10 of each other or less.
So
That's good.
you said we're 3/10.
3 thousandths.
3,000. Big
3,000.
difference.
So we got a 3-inch main journal crankshaft.
Yeah.
So kind of a general performance rule of thumb is like 1,000ths per inch of diameter.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 3 inches, 3 thousandths is good.
Eagle Rod hooking it up right on the money, dude.
The extra clearance bearing is the key. As I
you go.
said, I've done a few of these, so.
Dave was on the money as well. Everyone is just on the money tonight. Even cousin Matt.
How so?
I don't know. So now that Dave actually properly measured the main journals, the rod journals, we torqued down the main cap to 110 foot-pounds. That's what it goes for. And then he actually measured in here 3 thousandths of an inch.
Yes.
Good. That means good. 3 thousandths good.
We're intolerant.
We're intolerant. So now we're actually going to take the crank and we're going to put it into the pressure washer, hot tank.
No, just going to hand wash.
Oh, just nice old school hand wash, all good.
Oil holes out, clean all the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, just for you, just you got to see this. So go to Ford section here.
We're learning. This is fun. This is good.
So Ford's recommended spec on a 351 Windsor main journal.
How many books you got?
Not as many as I used to.
Oh.
But these are old books because they got so much good specs in them. You know, they can't even get these anymore.
You know where his book is, dude? Right there. That's where his book
Years
is.
of experience.
Main bearing clearance, oil clearance from the factory, 0.5 thousandths to 2 thousandths and 6 tenths. Factory was acceptable according to them at 0.5 thousandth. I wouldn't run anything at 0.5 thousandth.
So Ford did it wrong.
No, just
They're sketchy.
That's what they give you.
They're just sketchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's an old saying: everybody knows if you're too tight. Nobody knows if you're too loose.
I like that.
1,000 horsepower, 1,000
What's the
horsepower,
goal?
2 volt main.
To break it and see if we can come back here again.
Oh, you want to redo this?
This thing will make 1,000.
Can we just like appreciate this paint job real quick? This is insane. Like, just look at the tape job and everything. It's crazy.
Well, do you have a bad timing cover that you put on it? And
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Oh, oh.
We got a painting time.
Yeah, I was trying to give him more credit. Like, that tape job would have been insane.
But he does it. He actually does a pretty good, damn good.
No, this paint is crazy. This is better than some of my car paint. You know?
Like,
It feels so good, too. You know, it's like ASMR to the touch.
yeah, it's very smooth and
Yeah.
glossy.
I'm kind of jealous this is yours.
We could do your Jay-Z block. Have them paint it up.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sometimes I paint them black, but then if you have oil leak, you never see it. So that's blue's good for it, or Chevy when you do orange.
You gotta shout out the KBS motor coaters and see if they'll give you some free paint.
Yeah, hit him up.
In that red cabinet.
So this is what you paint with?
Yeah.
The motor coaters. Hey, cousin Matt, take a picture of that, dude. Let's see if we can get motor coater on board KBS.
So you paint your Jay-Z block?
I will happily paint it with this.
One of the blocks painted, then you can paint the engine bay?
I'm painting the engine bay, actually. We're doing that.
Yeah, no, that came out beautiful too. It all did. Every block down.
You missed the yellow Hemi motor.
That's a nice blue too in there.
Yeah, no, these are all painted. Painted with perfection.
Yep. Well, that's what you get when you come to a machine shop.
Time for cousin Matt to officially do something.
Dude, you don't do stuff all the time.
Get to cleaning, buddy.
Okay.
So cousin Matt, he's gonna clean this. Me and Dan are gonna talk about how much of a wussy he's gonna be behind the wheel. You think?
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be fun though.
Will you ride with him?
Dude.
I don't like breaking the speed limit. I'll drive, but we ain't going over.
Dude,
20
have you ever
miles
ridden
an
with this guy in his like a non-performance car? He crawls, dude. He crawls down Route 8, and then you go with him in something else, and it's like saying your prayer.
If it's a street car, then I'm gonna drive it like it's supposed to. If I'm driving the TDI, the point of that car is to get the best gas mileage physically possible. So
smart.
I'm gonna drive it like a snail.
Logical.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree.
When you don't care about gas mileage, you bet your ass there's what? What's in the floor?
Oh, the dent.
The dent in the floor.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Every one of my street cars, there's a fucking dent there.
We just wiped down all the.
You gotta learn how to use brake clean. What's going on?
Yeah. No, just.
All right. I'll take care of it. Everything, right?
Yeah, everything. And I'll give you new, fresh. So those are lint-free towels, so you're not gonna.
All right, so this thing just came out of the wash, but just to be sure, we're gonna use some Shop Buddy just to get all of the rest of the material off.
Don't give away the secrets, the trade
The
secrets.
Shop Buddy, dude.
Yeah.
You need a buddy to be able to get this stuff, right?
That's right.
You gotta know a close buddy.
You can spray it for me?
I got you, buddy.
You're such an ass.
What? I was looking at the camera, sorry. Cousin Matt's first engine build.
Oh, beating you to it, huh?
Yeah? No, I actually did build. I didn't build it, but I paid a machine shop to build me a 1.8 and then it blew up.
Oh.
1.8 Miata.
Not this machine shop.
Not this machine shop, to be clear.
Market block. So how next?
They do. 3,500.
Cleaning your shaft.
That's it, dude. You're watching. So are thousands of people.
I like the way you clean your shaft. Eagle Rod really polished you up, huh?
The crank, I'm gonna wipe the cylinder walls down first.
Dude! Did you get
Yeah.
Some of my knees are going back.
Or what? Shouldn't Matt be doing this?
I will.
Yeah,
No,
dude, come
I'm
on.
just giving you the instructions. So
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
So yeah, see, I mean, we're gonna pick up all that. Now this block was hot tanked, was brushed with soap, hot soap and water, and there's still.
Yeah. So it's important to
It's
clean
amazing
everything.
what the crosshatch will hold. Here's some more cleaner over here. Because we're gonna, it's a two-step process. We're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna do it with automatic transmission fluid, which also is a high detergent and it leaves a little nice film on.
Yeah. This is late.
That is so cool.
That's done in about 2,000 also.
Tariffs.
Yeah, I want to put the direct drive.
The motor, so you probably have to have a
Oh.
gear. 2 big gears in the opposite direction. But it's still
No, I just think I think it's a drive, but it's got like,
Works good, though.
like a gear on it. But then again, then you couldn't have it. You good?
Yeah, I think so. You're the expert. You tell me. Is it all good?
Let me see.
Oh, it's on both sides. Dang. Dude.
Dude, it's just, it dries like that.
Oh, come on. You're making him do it again?
No.
Dude.
Cousin Matt's over here washing with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
It's never clean enough.
Right? It's like Bondo. You're never done sanding or filling.
I effort, but you know what I mean.
Elbow grease.
Into it. Any more dirt? So he got the. You're not.
ETF or is it diluted with diesel or anything?
No, it's just regular ETF. I think it's Mercon 5 or something though.
Good stuff.
Most of them work.
It's splitting. And I guess those transmissions are notorious for.
Solenoid harness.
I came with everything: filter, fan gasket.
A good wiping, you know.
Solenoid.
I learned it from some other older guy.
And then I had a Corolla here. I'd rather do that first.
Yeah.
Than,
That's crazy.
Right?
And that's after hot tanked and everything. So it's important that you don't skip these steps.
Yeah. Like I said, it can't be clean enough, especially the cylinder walls. Now we can put the crank in. Now, generally, I'll do this without the studs in it, just so you don't take a chance of nicking the crank, but we could leave the studs in, or we can pull the studs out.
We'll take
One
the risk.
J1, have it reground.
You want me to do one?
Yeah. So, what I want you to do is push in, get in the groove, and don't drag it down, kind of push it in a little bit so it doesn't get on the, even though we deburr these a little bit, you don't want to drag the metal in the back, you know?
Sure.
It acts like a knife blade.
So this
No,
right.
no.
Okay.
Back bearing. That's a thrust. The other one you're going into there. Let me just look at something. I saw something I did. Yeah, gotta kind of really keep your eyes on.
So go like this and then push this side in.
Yeah, but push it forward a little bit and down.
So this.
Yeah, but a little bit this way. It's almost like you're just tweaking the bearing just a slight bit, yeah. Yeah, just so it doesn't. If there's a little bit of sharp.
He did it with one thumb.
You did?
Yeah.
This is my first time ever.
Busting your chops, dude.
You're good at that.
This is the thrust here. All right.
Crank time?
Crank time.
So we don't have to like lube this or anything?
we do, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, assembly loop, right?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of a.
KY.
Yeah. See, if we had the studs out, everything's a little bit easier. Get the sides too on that one. Yeah.
And that for 10 years.
Okay, once I get this, I gotta get to the highest garage in a week. Teflon 1G. Well, that's the machining process. Alright, so we'll do the same.
3 gets the fancy one?
Yeah, you see how it's machined for it?
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
the thrust bearing right there?
Yeah.
Set the pressure's on, you get the thing on. Alright. And then do we have to put them on
Yep.
in
Lube 'em
order?
up. Lube them up. Yeah, they're numbered.
You seem nervous.
I am.
It's okay. You should be. If you're not nervous, I still get nervous after they're done. Every time they start them up on the dyno.
Yeah, you're just a little nervous.
Always, you know. Even after all these years. It's exciting. Start with one. See? One in the arrow faces the front.
Okay.
So now you can just slide them down. The back one I gotta put a little sealer in the corner. Just got all the washers on.
Yep.
No bevels on them. You don't want to lube both sides of the washer. You want all the spinning and downforce to be on the top. So they
Okay.
should be dry on the bottoms. They shouldn't have stuff on them. I just put a little dab like that because it'll work its way around. You know, just enough to.
Yeah.
Shit, me and Chris, we end up with more of that stuff on us than
Yo, that's right. Yeah, it's like it's like freaking it's like never sees.
Me and this guy, we're fucking covered.
Yeah.
We're looking for more.
Hey, they haven't broken. They haven't broken.
So far. Would give it. Tuning's tuning. His computers connect to you. He says. Doing it. And
Yeah, that's how.
I like that tool. That's a cool tool.
You ever seen that before?
No.
I want to just set the cap in with it. Then just go around and snug them all good, and then what clearance we have to check.
Which is it?
It's with a mallet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you snug yours? I guess so.
Yeah, don't snug the middle one. Or just very lightly snug the middle one.
Well,
Yeah.
but usually it's people. We need someone that can like go in on the computer, remote tune it for us.
Program pass, right?
No, 12 volt. You just kind of.
Jesus, what are we doing now? What's going on here?
Just setting thrust bearing in.
Oh no. Is this like a relaxing part, stressful part?
It's all good.
It's all good.
We're just making sure the thrust.
So you were able to like figure out from those hits that it's good?
No.
Oh.
We're gonna check. We're gonna torque and check. The thrust sits in a pocket, and the bearing, believe it or not, could bend, or the thrust part of the bearing could bend a little bit and take a shape that you don't want. You want it to make sure it's shaped.
So the thrust is the back and forth.
Yes.
So do you just shimmy it by hand, or?
No, I'll put a pry bar in there
Ah, gotcha.
and move it back and forth.
How much movement it's supposed to have?
4 and 8.
Thousands.
Close enough. Right?
This is like the stressful stuff to me.
Got 5.
5,000s.
Well, that's between 4 and 8, right? Yep. I'm no math expert, but.
Pretty close.
Good stuff. I see we got a little spring in there.
Yeah.
That could be just the lube pushing out of the way, but I mean it spins like butter too. So that's with that heavy lube on there.
What happens if your tolerance is too tight?
It'll overheat and seize up.
Oh, really? What happens if it's too loose?
Walks, right?
You could actually, I mean,
Throws out torque converter, doesn't it?
you get a little too much walk. I mean, you'd have to be really far out to really have a big problem. Crank just wants to float in oil. The less, because it's always got pressure against the back, either from a converter or from a clutch. So if you get too much, that oil gets out, and then you have no cushion of oil. Basically, you lose your.
So pretty much the crank is just always floating.
Yes.
It's always floating, never metal on metal.
Not supposed to be. Bad things happen.
Oh, I know. Oh, don't I know it? All right, boys, so we're going to call it quits tonight. Dave was kind enough to stay after work and let us kind of film this, let Cousin Matt kind of work on the engine and stuff like that. So it's 8:30. We're actually going to pick this up tomorrow night, but you can see we have the new Eagle Rod crank in. We just measured the thrust bearings. We made sure all of the clearances were good, and this thing spins like butter. Super stoked to see this, and honestly, I've never actually been a part of this, so it's really cool. So big shout out to Cam Precision, and we're going to pick this thing up right in the morning.
I just wanted to give one final thank you to Eagle Rods, to Edel Brock, Comp Cams, ARP Automotive, and most importantly, Cam's Precision Engines. It was super cool that Dave kind of just like welcomed us with open arms, and he's kind of taking us through the entirety of building this engine, and I think it's really cool. I'm definitely learning a lot. Cousin Matt's learning a lot, and hopefully you guys are learning a lot along the way, and I'm really excited to see this thing fire up for the first time. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you guys in part 2 shortly. Thanks for watching.